Hi. Oh my God, what are you doing?
Your body, my choice, forever, says Nicholas Fuentes. That's what he said. He put that on Twitter, and because he said that on Twitter, he got himself doxxed, and somebody showed up to his house. This is getting crazy, guys. This political sphere, political spectrum is getting a little bit too extreme, okay, guys? It is getting out of hand. We've been seeing this go crazy for the past couple of months, and if you don't know who Nicholas Fuentes is, he's a troll, and he's a very, very right-leaning individual. Now, I've seen lots of clips of him saying some very crazy things, and I try to find more context to him, but it just doesn't help his case. For example, I was looking up Nicholas Fuentes clips because I remember being like, yo, this guy's an idiot. And he was stating that, Hitler's a pagan and that Hitler could have been into teenage girls, but there's not much evidence on that. But then he goes on to state that he still believes that he's cool. Not just cool, but really cool. Not just really cool, but really, really cool.
Hitler was a and kind of a pagan. It's like, well, he was also really cool. So, time to grow up. We're not children anymore. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right, boys? Am I right? Let's go. He was also really cool. And any boy knows that. Anybody that watches these videos where he's rolling down the street and stuff, it's like, this guy's awesome. This guy's cool.
And he just wouldn't stop calling him cool. And I'm like, I was waiting for the punchline because I'm assuming this is sarcasm, satire. I'm waiting for him to say something like, nah, I'm just joking. I said that for shock factor. Haha, shock jock. I was waiting for that. And then the clip just ended with him going on for a 30-second tangent of him just calling him cool. And I'm like, okay, I'm scratching my head like, maybe that's out of context. Maybe there was an extra 2 to 3 minutes to that clip that I didn't get to see. So whilst looking for more on this clip, I just kept finding pictures of Nicholas Fuentes sig hailing. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I can't, there's only so much leeway I can give you when I'm trying to find evidence that you're not a neo-Nazi, and all I do is find clips of you stating otherwise and then sig hailing allegiance. I don't know what to say, guys. Now, here's the thing. Liberals love throwing buzzwords around online with, misogynistic, homophobic, xenophobic, bigoted, racist, blah, 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 fascist, and neo-Nazi. I think this time when they call him a neo-Nazi, they're actually correct. I mean, dude, you're sig hailing. Now, I don't know what to say to that. Hell, this could be part of his trolling gimmick. I can't. I'm not going to try to justify it, or I'm not going to try to give an explanation to it. That's for him to do, okay? All I can say is that he's an absolute idiot for doing it in the first place. That's all I'm going to say upon that. But here's the thing. He's been doing stuff like this for months. Many, many months. That's the thing about Nick Fuentes. So he's been pissing people off for months. Now that Trump won the election, we do know that abortion rights will apparently be going back to the states. So depending on what state you're at, you may have abortion, you may not have abortion. Obviously, the left-leaning ones will. The right-leaning ones will not. This is going back to the states instead of it being federal. Now, here's the thing with that. Majority of states are right-leaning. So when that happens, Nicholas Fuentes said, your body, my choice, forever. He put that on Twitter. They had enough. These people had enough. They decided to dox him. Someone showed up to his house. And that's pretty much that. Now, here's the thing. The chick that showed up to her house, her name is Marla Rose. She's like some 50-something-year-old vegan, feminist, surprise, surprise. She shows up to his house. He opens up the door, pepper sprays her in the face. Pepper sprays, I'm sorry, dude. That's gotta be the gayest shit ever. You pepper sprayed a old woman. Like, I'm not saying you gotta go out there and box her up and give her a beating. Just don't open the door. You pepper sprayed a woman. You're such a dork. You pepper sprayed an old woman. I'm sorry. She shouldn't have been there in the first place. Let me clarify. You shouldn't be going to anybody's houses, okay? Don't go to nobody's heists. This is not something you should do. We saw Frank Castle do it to Boogie. Boogie pulled out a gun. That could have gotten very ugly. We saw Sniper Wolf do it too. I believe it was Jack's Films. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's not smart. Guys, do not be going to people's houses. Do not be doxing people. It's not smart. It's not a good idea. You can get yourself hurt. You can. Okay? Because Boogie took out a gun. What if Boogie decided to empty it? What if Nick Fuentes opened that up? We know he's very right-leaning. What if he decided to pull out a gun? Okay? Which is pretty cool that he decided to pull out pepper spray instead of a gun. To, I guess, deter the target. But still... You pepper sprayed a... She's like 57? Okay, so anyway, after pepper spraying her, this 57, 58-year-old feminist, vegan, liberal, chick went on Facebook. Surprise, surprise! Color me shocked. She went on Facebook and made a post. Now, this video of Nick Fuentes is apparently all over online. It's so all over online that I can't even find it. All I can do is find this picture of him cracking open the door, and it's so funny. But yeah, she got pepper sprayed. She made this post on the facing of the books, okay? Cara de libros, o libros de cara. I'm going to put it up over here. This is a lot, guys. We have a lot of reading. So grab yourself a snack, grab yourself something, sit your ass down. Grab yourself a snack first, then you sit your ass down. Also, don't forget a drink, so get your ass back up, go grab a drink, then sit your ass back down. Over here is going to be the post that she put on Facebook. Okay, so what would you do if a neo-Nazi white supremacist who called on a holy war against Jews and is a loud, proud misogynist lives in your town? You are a Jewish feminist and you know his address. Wow, that's a lot of roleplay, guys. So we are feminist Jews, and this guy is a misogynistic supremacist who called on a holy war. So now there's a holy war going on. There's bombs, booms, and bangs, and we are feminist Jews. Okay, you know his address. Okay. Further, what would you do if friend after friend messaged you with his address and told you that you should pop over since you live in the same town and report what it looks like from outside his home and she doxes him, shows his address all over Facebook. We don't know how many people saw this. Maybe we do. No, it's cropped. Okay. Are there boxes potentially possessing dog poo? What? Are there boxes potentially possessing used menstrual products? What the fuck? Wait, hold on, wait. Are you saying you went and collected dog shit in a box? And you saved used menstrual products like tampon? What? And you brought him to his house? I can tell you a million things. 1,000,000 things is something that I can't tell. But I'll tell you only one. That bitch is crazy. Okay, you are collecting dog shit in a box. Menstrual items in a box. Is that what, unless I'm misreading this, let me tell you this much, people. My reading comprehension, my Lexile score was college level when I was in 6th grade. Yes, when I was in 6th grade, I had a college Lexile score. I'm pretty sure I'm not misinterpreting this. What would you do if it's a Sunday and you've done your work for the day? Pop over there? You would. You're a good friend. You're curious as well. What is this? Like, she's like role playing. Like, no, I wouldn't pop up over there. No, you've done your work for the day, then relax. You're giving yourself an extra task and an objective to what? How long did it take you to collect that dog shit? And did you get it from your dog? How many dogs do you have? Did you go around people's lawns and collecting them? And are they dry? Are they dirty? Are they mushy? Like, are they covered in grass? How much is it? Was it pounds, ounces? And how long were you planning this? Because you're collecting menstrual products. Women don't just bleed all day, all night for months on end. No, you do it for like a week and then that's it. So were you planning this for months? Or were you going to women's bathrooms picking out these products? You're sick! So that's what I did. I shot a short video, less than 2 minutes, from the public property of the sidewalk outside this address, which is true. That is public property. The sidewalk is public property. Noting that there were no boxes. So now she gave up on the boxes plan, I guess. As I did, a woman pulled up in her car, rolled down her window, and was like, "Is this where the douchebag lives? Oh, Don DeMarco, 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 bang, bang, bang." Totally got him, right? Paraphrasing, and I was like, I think so. So she brought her friend. She got her and her friend, and we laughed about his incel ass for a minute. Then she was like, you should ring his doorbell. Like, these are grown-ass women. Ding-dong ditching? Are you kidding me? Grown-ass women. You should ring his doorbell and see what he has to say for himself. So it's not ding-dong ditching. Again, paraphrasing. And I have one serious weakness. It's chocolate. Oh, that's her kryptonite, guys. So next time Marla Rose shows up to your house, have some chocolate on hand. What is that, like garlic to a vampire? Shut your dumb ass up. Anyway, her weakness is chocolate. Okay, Superwoman. Actually, no, by the weight of her. No, it is not chocolate. That is not her weakness. Anyway, going on. Okay, I have two. One more relevant for this situation. I cannot back down from anything that even smacks of a dare. So I figured... She's putting that, like, thing right there. Like, dude, you're a grown-ass woman. There's just no way. She's acting like a teenager. There were no solicitors. There were no solicitor signs up. And believe it or not, I would have respected that. That is such a, like a, oh my God. Oh my, are you serious? Is that really what we're doing? So since his house didn't have a sign that said no solicitors, that means you get to solicit? That's not how that works, you idiot. So now every house must have a sign that says no soliciting? This is how these people act. This is how these people are. You are so disconnected from reality. Now every human on earth, even if you live in a hut with Mr. Tut-Tut, you now have to get a sign that says no soliciting. Like, are you kidding me? Holy shit. He's being an absolute smartass. And that doesn't mean you won't go to jail for what you're about to do. Or did she? We'll find out. I guess how the story goes. This is how the story goes. From the ring of the doorbell to the fight. Here we go. To the cell. Okay, guys. Lock in. So I rang the doorbell. He immediately swung the door open like he was at a damn Wacko. Sprayed me with a burning liquid, pepper spray, mace, and pushed me down the stairs onto his sidewalk. I rolled into a protective position because I was anticipating kicks or stomps. He grabbed my phone, ran back inside, bolted the door, and shut the blinds. Friends, it is dark in there, like a bunker. That's what you get. You antagonized him. You were talking trash from the sidewalk. You then walked up his property, and there you go. You showed that you were looking for an issue. You insulted him. You literally showed that you had negative intent. Okay? Your intent was already shown. I'm going to insult you from over here. Matter of fact, now I'm going to walk up your property. Yeah, you showed your intent. Okay? How far did the intent go? We don't know. But here's the facts. He's not going to take that chance because he doesn't know what you have. Anyway, I have video. I am holding on to it, onto that for evidence. The woman in the car, probably, can you just say your friend? Her friend, probably feeling shitty for encouraging me to do that, called the cops and made a report. She begged me to get into the car with her because she was scared for my safety, but I wasn't going anywhere. So now we see how stupid this individual is. Thanks, mysterious friend, for calling the cops because I obviously did not have a phone. We should get tea and talk about old times. You are also my main witness. Okay. This shit is just like, this reads, let me get that crusty crust. This shit reads like some weird ass Dungeons and Dragons roleplay. Like, you actually believe you're some sort of main character? Like, you're writing some weird ass book? Like, this is like a biography? Like, what are you doing? This is a grown ass woman. And you know what? I gotta go back on that whole entire menstrual product thing. This chick, apparently she's in her 50s. So menopause has to be over. So I doubt she's not menstruating. So where'd you get these products from? It's disgusting, right? Because she said, okay, whatever. Never mind. Anyway, I gave a full statement to the cop. Fuentes gave one separately and gave no comment as his statement. And the cop called an ambulance to check my eyes after being sprayed. The cop gave me my phone back, which may have been damaged after the install stopped it, like Rumpelstiltskin reference in 2024. Does he do stomping? I never read the Rumpelstiltskin. I know Rumpelstiltskin, because that used to be a name on Call of Duty. Anyway, which is why the pictures are pictures my husband took from my phone, and it's no longer operational. The nice EMTs took my vitals in the ambulance too. Oh, I guess that's why there's no video. I'm a little sore on my right side where I fell, but I'm fine. Okay, well, that's what you got. Anyway. Nikki, she says, your little spray's as weak as you are. I hate to tell you to invest in a new brand, but I didn't even need eye wash. What oi, oi, oi. Oh, pepper spray. More like pussy spray. Oh. Done, dude. That pepper spray company, if we ever get to see what it is, sunken. Oh, their stocks are gone. Done, data, finito. Finished, guys. Anyway, the cop, the EMTs, and my husband all asked, why did you ring the doorbell? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I think of that question too. Looks like all the men have a very good question for you, stupid lady. Kind of incredulously, I don't know. Why not? Okay. Again, no soliciting sign, and I was showing off for my new friend. Oh, so this is a new friend. Wait, now she sees how much of a crazy bitch you are. Hopefully, you're her last friend, right? And she's your last friend as well, because she's not good at making friends, and you're a weirdo. Also, I think threatening women and girls everywhere deserves some kind of explanation. God, it was just a tweet. It was a tweet. He didn't threaten. It was a tweet. It was just a tweet. If that tweet spawned this, then you're an idiot. Okay? He didn't threaten you. You threatened him! Idiot. And then there's something like, dude, you're being so disingenuous. It's so oh God. Anyway, I want to make it very clear that I am not whining about being pushed down the steps and pepper sprayed by a 26-year-old who then took possession of and possibly broke my phone. I'm 57 years old and 5'1". So it's kind of funny that he's have the melodramatic reaction to me, but here we are. I guess them's are the breaks. Wait, hold on. Am I reading that right? I guess them's are the breaks. When you've despised by about half of the country and millions overseas as well, I'd be touchy as well, but then again, I'm not making rape jokes or demeaning bodily anatomy. I guess you meant these are the breaks. I don't know. I never heard that with them's are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Listen, lady, you're fucking 57. I told you she was in her 50s. She's almost 60. And you didn't know better, and you even saying that you're being incredulous, which, again, incredibly stupid, and you're also being disingenuous. So you're just being a smartass. You did something stupid. Just be like, hey, guys, what I did was stupid. And that's not even that. You shouldn't have done it in the first place. I mean, you should be arrested. You should be arrested just for collecting dog shit in a box, people. You should be arrested just for that. And you should be thrown into a psychiatric center. Okay? I don't know if he's done this to others, or I was the tipping point. But Fuentes is a little on edge. I'd be on edge, too, if I got doxxed in front of millions of people. And there were thousands already wishing harm upon me. But again, we already see what Nick Fuentes does and says. So you can't imagine anything else. So if you wanted to send Nikki a care package, but were concerned you might not have the correct address, this is all to say. It is confirmed. She then puts the address. This is the correct address. She puts a poopy emoji and a blood emoji. She's still on the shit and the period blood. People, she's 57 to her own admission. So if you're 57, I would imagine that you're not going through menstrual cycles. Where did you get these products? How long did you take to collect these? How long did you take to collect? She needs to be in a psychiatric ward. There's no debate on that. I have forgiven my husband. He made me a nice vegan hot chocolate with mini marshmallows. Ooh, vegan hot chocolate. Well, ew. Anyway, P.S. Fuentes is a very frightened little man. Don't ring the doorbell. He's a little on edge. Go figure. Yes, because you're an idiot. Like, again, you know what's happening. It's just this disingenuous. God, man. P.P.S. Should I file a police report? Go for it. Let's see what happens. Yes, I rang his doorbell. Did not hop a fence or anything. But does that merit assault and property damage? Yes, it does. You let your intentions known. Okay. You were on public property, as you stated, on the sidewalk, and then you walked onto his private property. So whatever happened there is your fault. You can't let ill intent be known and then go on someone's property uninvited and then pretend like nothing bad's going to happen. This is all your fault. PPPS. Yes, I know the pictures are blurry. Believe me or don't believe me, there are pictures my husband took with his phone camera off my phone because there was no way of sending them otherwise. P. Holy shit. Shut up. Anyway, peace out telling me to stop by Nick Fuentes' home and she puts the address again. It makes him feel unsafe when people pop over. Imagine being a proud internet troll and being this scared. Yep, they're all like that. Wow. I've never read something so disingenuous. I've never read something so, like, absolutely abysmally stupid. I mean, the idea of, like, yeah, guys, like, it's just like this play of, like, this false innocence. Does no one else, like, get irked by that? This false innocence. Yeah, I went over there. And yeah, I shouldn't have done that. And yeah, I really didn't expect that to happen. And did I really deserve that? And it's like such a fucking weird way to control the narrative and such a manipulative action. And it is just AIDS. Guys, don't go over people's houses when you're not invited. Doesn't matter what your intentions are, right? Especially if they are negative. Unless you're knocking on their doors and being like, hey, I got some product or something like that. But if you're going to go over there just to solicit to your own admission, there's no sign that says no soliciting. Like there must be one. It's not your property. You were not invited there. So get the fuck off. If you have no business there, leave. Oh, but you did have business there. To do what? To ring the doorbell and just stand there and be like, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Like we already know. If you didn't do that, who knows what you would have done? We can only speculate. But at the end of the day, you show that you have ill intent. You're an idiot. You're 57 years old. You're a grown motherfucking woman. You're a few years away from collecting your 401k. When will you grow up? Holy shit. Grown ass woman. Can't believe it. I'm just dumbfounded by the stupidity behind some of these individuals. Collecting dog shit in a box. Whatever. Anyway. Now here comes this part of the video. You let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think? Do you disagree with some of my points? Do you agree with all of my points? What is it that you believe? I'm your boy Cold Raven. As for Nick Fuentes, whoa, 4 thumbs down because I can't think, dude. I can't explain that Nazi shit needs some explanations, guys. That it does. As for this chick, 4 thumbs down. Boom, boom. You're both losers. Toma. Peace.